Hi, I'm LP Master 6 and welcome to my NES Classic. Now, I've been wanting to use this for Let's Play since the very beginning. You remember Donkey Kong when I did it in early 2017, 3 years ago. Here's two games we didn't do in this iteration of the channel, but I wanted to do them before that, right before the NES Classic came out. And I did Excitebike, and I was about to do Ice Climber. And then we got all these games that I did on emulators because I wanted the video quality to be HD just like the NES Classic. And now that I have an Elgato capture card, an Elgato HD 60, look at this, and all the games we missed out on doing here. But we have one final NES game that we will be doing for this go-round. The second to last one listed on this system by release date, and that is Kirby's Adventure. First you draw a circle, then you dot the eyes. Add a great big smile, and presto! It's Kirby! That song right there was from a Kirby's Dream Land commercial. As you can see, this was released only a year after the original Kirby's Dream Land. Originally, this was going to be a port of Kirby's Dream Land to the NES, but after complaints that the game was too easy, he wanted to spice things up a little, and he thought the NES had a wider, more hardcore, I say that term relatively to the word casual, fan base, so he could make the game a little harder. By he, I mean Sakurai, because he pretty much called all the shots for Kirby back in the day. And here we get the basic mechanics copied over from Dreamland 1. In case you've never seen me before, I'm LP Master 6, and I'm Let's Playing all important video games in all the series important to the original Super Smash Bros. So far, including the Mario series, the Donkey Kong series, the Legend of Zelda series, the Metroid series, the Yoshi series, the Kirby series, the Star Fox series, the Earthbound series, and the F-Zero series. And we are getting a showcase of the new ability that made Kirby extra famous from the first game, the copy ability. Kirby can now inhale his enemies because he wanted the gameplay to be still simple, Sakurai I mean of course, while also making it more varied and interesting. So I'm assuming he did it, because everybody gives the lead guy credit for everything, even though that's not normally how Kirby works. They came up with the copy system, and so invented a lot of new inventive enemies, but not all enemies give copy abilities, such as the Waddle Dees that you just saw. And honestly, I don't remember what was introduced in Kirby's Dream Land and what was introduced here, but here is the story. One day, the peaceful life of Dreamland was shattered by a mysterious crisis. The inhabitants didn't dream. On the edge of Dreamland, dreams and hopes once gushed forth from the Dream Spring, fueled by the Star Rod. Investigating the Dream Spring, Kirby found naughty King Dedede swimming in its magical waters. Dedede had broken the Star Rod and given the pieces to his friends who are now hiding in Dreamland. To bring back the lost dreams, Kirby sought the Star Rod. I think some of the text here was actually changed between versions of the game, but I've never played the original version, not that there's very many differences between the two. But here we go. Do I really not have data on the NES Classic for Kirby's Adventure? That's weird, because I beat it on this, I thought. Well, welcome to Level 1, which I will probably end up calling World 1 several times. And oh, this feels so great on an actual NES controller. I've mostly been playing this on the Switch. And now there's actual world maps and different levels stages per level. This is our first example of a copy ability. And this one is Beam. That was a Waddle Doo they gave it. I think they were in the original. We had Bronto Burts here and Waddle Dees. I don't remember what those things are called. But I'm going to show off every copy ability, and I'm going to get 100%. Other than that, what can I talk about? Let's see. They were supposed, the background artist, for the backgrounds obviously. Oh no. If you lose your copy ability, it shows up as a star, and it goes away after a while. And when you get hit, sometimes you will lose your ability, but then you can just get a new one from a nearby enemy. This is Spark. I'm not that great at this game, or any Kirby game for that matter, but, you know, they're pretty easy. Wow, okay. You know, good old Let's Play Curse, even though the commentary's not very interesting and I should have done a practice take. Oh, but I don't think it was that bad so far. It's a nice, calm game. I was going to talk about the backgrounds. Since, you know, this is basically our send-off to the NES, as I said. This is a Maxim Tomato. Returning again from Kirby's Dream Land. And so they really knew what they were doing with the 10-year-old NES hardware, even though the Wikipedia article for Kirby's Adventure said 9-year-old hardware, or 8-year-old hardware. They were talking about the American release. How ethnocentric of them. The NES came out in '83 in Japan. So they knew what they were doing. HAL had a good idea of what to do, and that's why this game sounds and looks so beautiful. Why they chose to make an NES game instead of an SNES game is beyond me, but hey, I'm not complaining. And this game has mini-games. Most of this game is self-explanatory, so I don't exactly know how much to explain and what to leave obvious, but I always do that. Obviously, the gimmick here is big Kirbys are harder to keep in the crane, but they are worth more. And I actually got them. Fun fact for the beta of the game. Also, I really like the song. I really like every song in the game. So good. I think it was the same composer for Dreamland, but I'm not actually positive. I can't believe I got both of the big ones. Fun fact, in one of the builds of this game, you are able to have 3 credits instead of 2, but it only counts for 2 Kirby dolls at the end. And you can only play each minigame once. Oh, am I ever going to talk about the background artist? Sakurai or whoever was involved. Miyamoto was a producer. It could have been him. Iwata was also there. They had a lot of all-stars working on basically the last great NES game. Because there's other ones after this, but who cares? Wait. Oh, there's a big secret. I have 2 notes on my phone for this game. Because I didn't want to waste a piece of notebook paper. Or get out my LP Master 6 Notes notebook. And just to write down 2 things. And one of them is this stage, so I wouldn't forget it. And I almost forgot it. But, so the background artist was asked to make the backgrounds look pretty on their own. And that's why they look so gorgeous. Please. This is going to take a minute, because I don't know exactly what triggers this. But I've done it once before on the Switch, because there's 2 versions of Kirby's Adventure on the NES Online stuff. So I have only 100% of this game once, but I've played this game several times. I started playing it in 2011 when I was going through all my Nintendo games I had never played. Why won't you go away? I'm so confused. We're supposed to be going back and forth until the Warp Star disappears. Silence already. I watched a video and it did it in one try. I don't know why I'm having trouble. Sorry, I'm not very experienced at this secret. God, oh, I was watching my Legend of Zelda Let's Play the other day, and a lot of my old videos are plagued with really obnoxious volume and voices. And I do that a lot. But I kind of got bored with my Zelda 1 Let's Play. How many times have I seen and played Zelda 1? I didn't want to watch the rest of it. Trying to watch through all my old videos just to get the memories and see what was good and what wasn't. Do I have to wait? I'm waiting until the Gordo leaves. That didn't do it either. Oh my god. No, no, no. Okay, fine. We'll show off a new ability I was just thinking about. Cutter! That was a... Ooh, what are they called? Sir something, maybe? Put the Cutter guys' names on the screen. I usually remember it. Okay, I'm going to walk back and forth one more time, and then I'm going to have to look up a video, even though, you know, I'm in a video right now. What a good... No, I didn't want Beam. Oh yeah, read that text right there. Give the viewers time, future me, while editing, to read that. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. You just have to barely go off the screen and then barely come back. I guess that's what it is. I thought you had to float right in the border of the screen. This is the Howl Room, the only one in the Kirby's Adventure and the only one in this game. It doesn't give you anything. It's just a really well hidden, really cool secret. And I don't know what it has a broom hatter in here. They don't give an ability, just like Waddle Dees and Bronto Berts. But they're all just classic enemies. Oh, it feels really good still. Like, I have so much nostalgia for this game, despite not playing it until 2011. Well, I was, how old then? But, God, I fell in love with this game. Because if you remember, I played Kirby's Dream Land as a kid. Oh, God. Okay, this is our first mini-boss. A common occurrence here. Most levels, I'd say. Oh, God. Are we really going to die to this guy? Beam is not my favorite ability, I'm going to be honest. Way too close range for my liking. But you can always, I'm pretty sure you can play through the whole game using the Kirby's Dream Land method of just waiting to get stars. And a lot of mini-bosses give a power-up. We're going to take Crash. If you'll notice, or read the manual, there is a little star down there with a 1 next to it. And that means this is a limited use ability. And that's how many uses we have. But I'm not going to waste it on some Bronto Birds. Are you kidding me? I'm going to waste it right here. Oh, that, man, they changed that up for the Virtual Console releases. Oh, the mini-boss we fought was a Poppy Bros Senior, and what I just swallowed was a Poppy Bros Junior. Oh my god. Sorry about that, guys. I shoved all 8 of our cats into the bedroom. Oh, Beam again! I'm so sick of Beam already. Beam is Sakurai's favorite power-up, or at least was. I don't know if it still is. But, yeah, some of the cats really wanted out of the bedroom. But, see, I fed them in there so they'd all stay in there with her watching over them so I wouldn't have to deal with them, you know, tripping over the microphone cord or petting themselves on the microphone. Ooh. Hold up. This is my favorite power-up. Sword. Ooh, who doesn't love a good sword? This game is so relaxing, so calming, and you always want to make sure the doors are white, by the way, whenever you finish a level, if you're going for 100%. That's not something we have to worry about right now in Level 1 Vegetable Valley, but I don't really have much to say about the game. I can talk about how there was going to be a mini ability. I think that's the only one I can remember for sure. That was going to be... No, I want sword. Please, it's too late. Oh. But in most Kirby games, enemies respawn like crazy. Like as soon as you go off the screen and come back. But okay, here's a new one. I gotta make sure to show off every one of them anyway. I need to show off the text too. Kirby can turn into a flying fireball, jump and attack in a flash of fire. Ooh. I love Fireball. I like anything that makes you go fast and forward and attack. It's all you can really ask for. It's all you really need. But there's some really strategic things you can do with a lot of the abilities. But oh, okay. This guy is the best enemy name. I believe he was in Dreamland, but this is Koner. The shell guy. He gives no power-up, sadly. Why can't there be a cone power-up? Take note, Kirby developers. Sorry, that's dumb. There's gotta be at least one useless joke per video that doesn't make anybody laugh and just fills up your space, fills up your brain with unwanted sensory information. I don't remember much about the development, except the mini power-up that later came back in another game. So I can just talk about my life. I am going on my own adventure, just like Kirby, of rediscovering my hobbies and interests that aren't, you know, LP Master 6 or Animal Crossing. After the last 2 years of college sucked away my entire life and all my friendships. So I'm very excited. And I've been doing laundry, and I was doing dishes I was doing dishes until I got so mad that I couldn't scrub this thing clean because we don't have a dishwasher hookup, so we don't have a dishwasher. So I made an impulse $257 buy of a portable countertop dishwasher. I better be a good investment. I was going to buy one this summer. So, I'm saving up the money. I'm about to go back to work full time. Which I did before and had to quit because it made me want to die. Okay, well, I guess we can get Spark, but I wanted Sword. I got Sword at the museum. I think you can go back into the museum at any time, so it's really not that big of a deal. Okay, so that doesn't make you invincible. Good to know. Always, it's important to dash. There's not a run button, which I like. Especially in a game where the B button does something. I mean, it works in Mario, but it wouldn't work here. I mean, it probably would, but I'm so used to just dashing. I'm pretty sure it was that way in Dreamland. But I haven't seen or played that game since I Let's Played it, which was only in, like, October? November? Yeah, I think it was in November. So it wasn't even that long ago, but I've seen Chugga Conroy's Kirby Triple Deluxe Let's Play. And, I don't know, Kirby is just one of those series where you can pick up any of the games and play just whenever. So I've probably played Kirby, like, multiple Kirby games here and there for little bits at a time. But Dreamland's the easiest to do that. I was debating in my Dreamland Let's Play of which game was better. I honestly still don't know. Probably Adventure. Most critics agreed at the time of the game's release. I can't believe I died in World 1. Okay. Ooh, I forgot this was a power-up in this game. Okay, let's show off Needle. It's basically invincibility. You can't move, but you still do damage. And how? I've noticed in this game, my last several playthroughs reminded me that a lot of the buttons are not always responsive. Like if you're just slightly busy doing something, like you can't jump or inhale, so you end up getting screwed over. Ooh, look at that nice tree right there. Ooh, huh? Who is that guy? That is Meta Knight, one of DDD's friends. I guess I could go more into the story. Basically, most of what the Dreamlanders' activities are is talking about their dreams, which are always really good, but suddenly they suck really badly. And so that's why Kirby went to investigate, because nobody's getting proper sleep. And then he went and he was like, DDD, you scoundrel! And Kirby said, I did it for a reason. And then Kirby said, save it, you scoundrel, or something, you scum, I don't know. And didn't listen to DDD, and because DDD is just being a scoundrel. Oh, this is the boss battle. I didn't want to go here yet, but here, you can read the needle text. Isn't that good needle text, you guys? Well, the only other thing I was going to show is the Warp Star door. You can warp to any world you've unlocked. This boss may look familiar. This is Wispy Woods. And that's it. It's over. Even easier than the first game. He didn't even get to drop an apple or spit out his breath. And we got 1/8 of the Star Rod already. We're nice and on our way. Look at this nice little intro here. God, I love the atmosphere of a Kirby game. Okay, I'll see you next time, guys, for Ice Cream Island. LP Master 6, alright. Whew.